Am I the a-hole for refusing to sell my inheritance? My husband 31M and I 33F randomly got to talking about our future living situation. We currently own our home in a small rural town. Keep in mind, my parents are alive and well, hopefully, for a very long time. And this is all future talk. I grew up on a hobby farm located on a couple hundred acres, the majority of which pays for itself, as the government pays us to keep it undeveloped. When my parents passed, they said that the land will be divided between myself and my two siblings. The issue comes when I mention that it's nice to have the flexibility of having paid off land if we want to build there someday, or leave it and let our family hunt it, etc. My husband immediately got defensive and said he would never live in my hometown. I reassured him he never would have to. We'd just leave our piece to our kids. It's no big deal. He started getting a bit heated and repeating that we'd never live there, so we'd sell it. I immediately said that would never happen. He kept at it, saying it was stupid to keep land that we weren't living on that could be used to pay for land in a place we'd want to build. I reiterated it pays for itself. It's zero burden on our finances to keep, and I'd never sell an acre because I grew up there and it holds sentimental value. It got heated and he implied it was a joint decision, to which I reminded him that inheritance is not a marital asset. It is mine alone and would then go to our children. I also have grandparents that own miles around the land that potentially could be included, so selling any of it makes zero sense when it could be a great asset later used by our children, nieces, and nephews. Needless to say, he's irritated with me and we aren't speaking currently. My children are always my top priority, and his as well. I think he's thinking we'll leave whatever land we'd buy with the money to them and it would be the same, but it's not to me. This is land I grew up on, trees I climbed, places where I buried my pets. It's not going outside the family. This was very out of character for him, so I'd say something else is maybe the root cause. Either way, I'm expecting a massive apology and explanation. In the meantime, I'll sit back confidently, knowing I'm in the right. Personally, the decision isn't up for discussion. It's my choice. If it were just inherited money, of course I'd use it for the family and we'd decide more so as a team. But am I the a-hole for not entertaining the idea?
Here are the top comments.
Not the a-hole, it's your land. He needs to understand it's your family and he needs to be respectful. My husband will get an inheritance and I've no say in it. We've decided together because he asked me, however, we both agree on what would be done. But I would never tell him what to do. It's yours and your children's. He needs to be respectful.
Not the a-hole. As you said, inheritance isn't marital property. I wouldn't sell either.
I would set up a will or trust. It doesn't matter how old you are. If you die before him, there go your wishes.